I'm going to go live again. What's up, guys? It's Adam, aka Marf, and this is Marfoogle TV. This is a continuation of our stream. We were in the middle of our call-in show when something very, very odd happened. We had about 4,000 viewers, and it cut when we started talking about the Open Skies Treaty. So I don't know what exactly happened, but it was quite weird. This we have on the phone. We have Reed. Reed is on the phone, and he sent in this video. Now, this also was on while the stream cut. This is a very strange video indeed. Once you see it, he took this with his D500. D is in dog, 500 Nikon. Is it, or is it B?
Yes. B, no, it's B500.
So he took this with his B500, which has a 40 times optical zoom, and you can see that he just reaches out there and grabs this object coming into our atmosphere, and this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you look at it if you look at it carefully, you can see it's got some shape to it, and it's very odd. So, Reed, what time was this at?
It was just right after sunset. It's right around that time, just right after sunset.
Well, it's got shape. It looks like two objects with something coming down.
And every time I've caught like 3 of these now, and it's always around sunset, right after the sun sets or right before the sun comes up. The sun's shining up on the atmosphere real good there, and so you'll catch any object that's coming in. And plus, if you see these planes going across, leaving lines across, it's a good indication they're trying to cover something. So go for it, look for it.
Well, and people are texting. By the way, if you are watching this live, make sure to let everybody know that we have now had to restart. Something was going on with the show. So, Reed, I just want to let you know that I appreciate you and you calling in. And, of course, this is going to be at the very beginning of the second part of our show. So thank you for calling in. I appreciate you. And, of course, if you want to check out Reed's video, I'm going to show you his channel. It's called Ari 55. This is Ari _55. So make sure to get him. We also need to love mob him into 1,000. I'm hoping that we can get him there. He really does post some amazing stuff. He's got his B500 Nikon camera with 40 times magnification, and he is always pointed towards the sky. I would love to talk to you off air too. We got a second to talk here while we were off air. I appreciate you, and I want you to call back in, and I'd love for you to keep sending us these awesome videos, okay?
I will. Thank you.
All right. You have a great night.
You too, man. Thanks.
All right. Bye-bye. Let's see here. So obviously, we're making the best out of what we can. Obviously, we lost. I have no idea how many people we lost. To be honest, I don't even know if we're live, but that's live TV for you, or live YouTube for one. And Dex, are you there?
Hey, Adam, I am here. I think we may be in 3 parts now, but we're still going, and we're trying to bring the news and the callers to the people. So we just keep on trucking. Hey, I've got the article for you in the screener, and I've got Jake back to finish up the beginning of his call that he cut off. He's got one more point to make. And
okay,
let me know what you want to do next.
Let's do that, and then after this, we were closing in on like 2 hours and 10 minutes anyways. Most likely what we'll do is delete that one little mid piece, and then, because it was just like literally the beginning of the call and then boom, cut out. So if you're watching the replay, thank you guys for watching it. I think we got a good hour and 45 minutes before all of this stuff started happening. So let's get over. And by the way, Andrea Little One Tyler says, love the Foogle family. Thank you. Teal Hedgehog 25, thank you for subscribing. Mike Shagwell, thank you for subscribing. As always, if you subscribe during the live show, you will get a shout out. All right, let's go over to Okay, send Red Rover. Send Jake right on over. Boom. Jake, you are live on Marfoogle TV. What's going on?
Let's hope this works. Okay.
Yeah, that was weird.
Basically, that was really weird. Basically, I'm just closing out my thought process on what the whole Marines.mil is. I don't believe it's a natural disaster response. I mean, that's why we have the National Guard. That's what they're for predominantly. And B, though it has a secondary ability, I do not believe it's for civil unrest. They can certainly be used for, because I don't know if you're aware, but apparently the Marines, through maneuvering, has been able to kind of skirt their way out of habeas corpus. So they're the only branch who's actually legally allowed to operate within the United States. And that's why I think it's geared towards Ryan or a sleeper cell activating and trying to do full-scale attack on various different portions of our country. It's the only branch who has the legal authority to do it. It's the branch that has the most knowledge in terms of ground war, things like that, and fighting against an enemy like this. I mean, you always hear about Marines going in to Riyadh or Afghan, places like that, and they have the experience that they've gathered through these past couple of campaigns. And then my final point is in terms of Turk and Syria. I think it's kind of being lost in the fog of conflict over there. But we need to remember that chem weapons are still a very real thing there. You brought up the prison that was bombed, not to kill but to release the prisoners. There's a very real possibility they can go and get these stockpiles and then start using them again or even on the invading forces. I mean, chem weapons are a very real possibility of popping back up in the news here in the next couple of days or weeks. I think attacks like those are going to probably skyrocket, because I mean, the leader of Syria has already proven that he's willing to use it on his own people. So, I mean, if he's willing to use it on his own people, he's more than willing to use it on somebody else who's coming in to usurp his power, basically. So I think chemical agents like that are definitely a new thing we need to keep our eyes out for.
No, I agree with you, and I want to thank you for calling in to finish your call. You he was on the phone at the beginning. If you're watching this, you most likely have watched part 1. We did get cut into, I believe, 2 or even 3. But he was talking about the Merrideman's order that is continued. People said that it got canceled. That was a mistake. The old one got canceled. This one got refreshed. It was an order to put the Marines on standby. It also gave them the right to deploy Marines into the United States, which, if you know anything about, general rules of things, they're not supposed to be deployed in our country. So that's the job of others. So you finishing your call, I really appreciate it, Jake. And, please call again with, whatever else that you might theorize. A lot of people say that, they think that you're onto something here. And, with everything that's going on over here. And then now we just started talking about the Open Sky Treaty, and it cut like that. I mean, boom. Oh, and how the Open Sky Treaty comes into this, I don't know what's going on, but I do know that we are about to make it so nobody can observe over our country. Something's changing. So,
absolutely, and I think that was probably because of how close Ryan and the Ruskies are. I definitely think that that's a place so they can't see maneuvering that the Marines do stateside to counteract the Ryanian agents that are here, or various other. I mean, they're not the only ones. And I saw in the chat that Army has experience too. Yes, Army has experience too. Yes, the Enel branch rivalry. It's a thing. Anyway, but I definitely think that the pulling out of this open skies thing, and with the new directive that came out of the Marine, I definitely think they're related, and we all just need to keep an eye out and prepare for it.
Well, thank you, Jake. You have a great night. Call in soon. I'd love to talk to you more about this subject too, and we'll see how everything plays out over the next couple weeks. I think something is going on, and it's over a kind of a 2-year timeline. And every week we're seeing us get a step closer. And people think we're crazy for thinking this. People just have to see the writing on the wall. So thank you so much, Jake.
Exactly.
Have a great night.
You too. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Let's see here. By the way, just to clear up something in the chat, somebody said stuff, why is people deleting this and that? My mods know what they're doing. Recently, there's been kind of a new thing for kind of our trolls to double up on regular people's names, and they'll put the same name and even copy their picture. So just relax. Most of the time, they know something you don't. Normally the mods, you might see something deleted that looks harmless, but you might not know the context. Context is really king. I think all of our mods, if you have dealt with our mods, are very amazing, sweet, just beautiful people. So usually there's context, or there's some sort of smartassery there if, they're doing something. And we try to give everybody multiple chances. And in fact, we want to bring most of you back. If you have been a part of this last 2 months of just drama and you want to come back, just come back. Let bygones be bygones. Let's finish up with the stupid drama. We have way bigger fish to fry than each other. So let's get on with it and stop being dumb, including on our side. Stop worrying about it. Let haters be haters and let bygones be bygones. Let's get this show on the road. Okay, let's see here. Okay, if you want to send in Dex, I don't know if it's working properly, but geez Louise. IB rules. First time caller talking about food supply for next year. Dex, can we send over IB rules? Boom. Hello, you were live on Marfoogle TV. What's going on?
Hey, not much. I just wanted to talk about something that nobody's talking about, and it's I travel a lot, so I see the growth of the nation's crops, soybeans, corn, wheat, even sorghum, food for animals. There's nothing. The corn is stunted. The ground hasn't been able to dry out. This is the Midwest I'm talking about. Kansas, Oklahoma, Missouri, where it's been flooding, and the ground has just totally been saturated. It has not been able to dry out. So the corn is literally 3 feet tall. It hasn't had time to mature. So there's maybe 3 stalks or 3 ears of corn per stalk, and it's puny. It's 3 to 6 inch ears of corn, and this is our food shortage, or our food stockpile for next year. And I believe there's going to be a shortage or a price hike on everything from dog food to cereal to anything with grain, and soybeans for some reason are doing great. They're all GMO. So get ready to see a bunch of GMO soybean oil. That's all. I mean, just tons of it. And no wheat, 0 wheat. There should be wheat fields everywhere. None, 0. None. It's bizarre.
That is very strange. I want to clarify something. So people have urgent news with high impact vlogs video. I don't know if you guys were here for the beginning of this show, but we actually covered these explosions in California ourselves. In fact, if you want to rewind, we went in depth on this exact video that he is mentioning. So this is
Okay.
I apologize, but everybody's like, freaking out saying high impact vlogs. It looks like he did a video based on the explosions in Cali, and we actually did cover that at the beginning of this very show. This, unfortunately, is the second show because it got cut in the middle, but make sure to go back to that other video. Yeah. We went in depth about these 5 explosions, and I do believe it's incredibly weird. As far as what's going on with the stock and the farming and everything that's happening, I don't think people realize how serious these things are. So
they are. And some of it's not being able to ripen, and the cold front's coming, this weekend, and it's just all going to die. So I'm just saying, stock up now on vegetable oil, corn oil, things like this, so you don't get stuck with the price hike next spring or next summer, because it's going to happen.
Well, there's
in everything.
Yeah, and we've kind of been calling this for now 8 or 9 months. We started back in January, telling people that this year was going to be some of the worst, in as far as financially and just everything. So, and
it has not stopped raining here. This is south of Kansas City. It has not stopped raining. It'll rain for 4 days, and then it'll be sunny. Then it'll rain for 4 days, and then it'll be sunny. The ground hasn't had time to dry out. It's just crazy. I've never seen a summer like that. And then 3 days ago, somebody flipped a switch, boom, and it's fall. It went from 90 degrees to 50 overnight, and it's been that way ever since. Crazy.
Well, so IB rules, I appreciate your call, and I think, there's much more discussion on that subject to be had. We need to start talking about, where are some solutions, some call to actions on what to do. So is there one more thing you want to say?
And I don't. No, I can wait for another time. I've watched you for the longest time, so I used to collaborate with Shauna. I don't know, before she departed, but I used to collaborate with her behind the scenes. And we were going to do a few things, but that kind of dematerialized. So
faded out. We're doing a spotlight on all the Marfoogle creators once a week on this channel. So you might get a chance to come on and talk to the fam.
And I will. And also, just if anybody wants to look, my channel is kind of wimpy. It's more gamey. From 7 years ago, I linked to a music channel, but look at my playlists. I have hundreds and hundreds of playlists. Just go through them and feel free to check out all the weirdness and the news, and you're on there a lot. So
what's your channel name? How do I spell it?
It's LB rules. Small L period B period R OOLZ. Just LB rules.
Oh, whoops. Oh, I actually found it. I accidentally searched it in the search bar and it found it. Let's see.
It's old. It's super old.
Oh, cool. You look like old school cool. IB rules.
Yeah.
LB rules. Yeah. Okay, well, and then what he's talking about is the playlist down here. If you go to his channel and subscribe, he's got all these cool stuff.
I have tons of playlists. Just feel free to check them out. I mean, it goes from everything from, UFOs to Bigfoot to actual real news. And
well, you've taken some time. This is a lot
yeah.
of, this is like a truth playlist. This is awesome. Well, thanks for calling, LB. Dude, I'm going to sit here and binge watch your playlist. So thank you.
Yeah, there's pastas and all kinds of stuff.
Wow, you've been watching for a long time. This is a really old video.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I've watched you since the beginning.
That's actually kind of crazy.
You bet.
I remember doing, I do all the thumbnails, and I remember the thumbnails more than anything. Look at my old...
Yeah.
Oh,
Were you in the hallway?
That's so weird. Anyways, thank you so much for calling. And LB, I hope to hear from you again, okay? Look at that.
Oh, yeah. I have tons of info. I could just call and talk for days. But
well, LB, we can talk next time, all right?
All right.
All right. You have a good night.
Nice talking to you.
All right. Be safe.
You
be
too.
Prepared. Bye-bye. Yeah, see? People don't understand. This is grinding, okay? Grinding with, 100 people. This is December of last year. Okay, well, it's going up quickly. In fact, this was like, I remember writing 2,000 viewers because it was a big deal that I had 2,000 viewers. But still, it's like in the very beginning, I had to slowly upgrade everything. I had this crappy green screen and crappy everything. And just slowly improved one thing after another. So it's just something to be said about, all the creators in the family. You got to just grind through it. Either way, we are coming up on 2.5 hours, 2 3/4. As far as the California stuff, we did cover that ourselves. And something is going on. So we will find out what that is. And of course, if anything serious happens, we will cover it live over on Marfoogle News. We're always on standby. Let's see here. And yeah. So, Dex, I'm going to pull you in here again. Dex, this is obviously, for people that are just discovering we're live, they're like, what the heck is going on? But you can always watch the first part of the show. What did you think about the callers and just in general? Tonight was weird.
Well, it was weird. Callers were great, and the challenges with the stream, it was kind of interesting what was happening to it. So I don't know if we're saying something we shouldn't be. If there's some activity going on from with the different topics that are relevant in the news cycle.
I would like to see where it cut off. Like the first show, it cut off at a very specific point. I feel like it, and then the call, I was talking about something very similar, and then boom, it cut off again. Just really odd. The same subject cut us off twice. At least because I remembered, I said, "Oh, the phone's cut off now," and then that cut off. It was around the Meridimans. It was around the Open Skies Treaty. And what I thought about that. So either way, share this out. People, if tonight might not be the night to share it. And I never ask for you guys to do the like and smash and all that kind of stuff. But if you do truly want to see this show succeed, that is something that does help. And if you want to help any of our sponsors, that helps us directly. We are always trying to improve. If you look at what I've done with this, I have put every single thing I can back into the channel, every penny back into the channel to try to improve it and to try to make it better and to try to make it a better experience for everybody. Not only that, I'm trying to bring on, very smart people onto the channel so we can then put out better news and better information and not go with the flow. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Dex, do you want to do your bow?
If I did, you couldn't see me, but great show. Thanks to all the callers. Thanks to the fam who's hung in through these difficulties, and God bless everybody.
That's awesome. Well, and now it is officially time for me to make a fool out of myself. It's not an outro. It's not a shout out. It's a shoutro. You guys have a absolutely wonderful night. I hope everyone is blessed, and I just want you all to know that there is much, much love out there for you, A good night.
Tap band and the J Lebowski, Jennifer and Who Flung Down really wanna be number 2, number 1, poor man's poison. And now we've got the Rapture Girl now, Jonathan Diaz. I said Jonathan Diaz. The Foogle and the MG Tove forever, and the Jennifer Gilbert. I just want the Mandy Chorlinski and the Debbie Boba. Shaka Shaka. John Nelson with his nightly LOL. And the Trace DFC. Mrs. Fritzy Z with the N. Brian, going down for me, a bowling for me. Keeping them glossy nails by Marissa. Nobody can tell what she does for a living. Wesley, and Michelle Smith, and the nerdy gal, James Shaw, Susie Q, Harry 55 and you, Teresa K and May, what do you say? Daisy, today, got that Cindy, Claire Faye, Wendy Lou, and Linda Lou, and Linda Day, Linda Way, and the sassy lass, Roger Cunningham, Brenda Sophisticated. Will I ever say your name right? Andrea, Luther, One, Tyler, Skywatcher, Sandra, Negotiator, Lulu, got to bring it back with the Westbrook, Jimmy, prepare mine. Sally, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, doesn't know how to write a name.
Lee Rockwell. Thank you guys for all being here, and it's Kate Debo. Thank you for showing up on Thursday instead of Friday. Do you get the Debo reference? I hope you did. Because, you know, Debo's awesome in the movie Friday, of course. Heidi Gregario, thank you for asking. Violet is amazing. Cutie booty with the outie patootie. But it's all about riding down to the lake with J-Stone 78.
It's all about the old rider, that Capitan Pat, Angie Blythe, Gale Firestorm and the skis, the Queefer, got that little red KS and Dingo Booty in the Dingo Body, got Shastina and the Jake B, April Osborne ends with the B, Equine Pepper wants to see, got that Jeanette Sheridan, gotta see that Amberly man, Jay Lubinsky hanging out with Eeyore in Wonderland, and we Gotta get the JM Lisa Hall. Bring it right down, Kathy Pine. I'm about to see that Juanita Otis. Got that and a little Anshana. May with the mind control centro. Vigorous wolf with the question mark. J-Easy, what the FY? Why does he say what? Oh, twisted. Tats at a leash with the height P12. Manchester Cup madness now. Oh, obviously they've never been here before. Lori M with the M-A-R-F-O-G-G-L-E.
He doesn't know how to spell his own name right.
Trucker JP and Richard Borba. Gather up and I got the R and Queen of Hearts. P-Cash with that smiley emoji. Robert M and Jam in the rhyme time. Got to do it all the damn time. Oh yeah. This is hey. Thanks to everyone here. Big bugs, big hugs for Ben Clear. It's pretty clear that Mandy Charlinsky wants to hang out with Monica Lewinsky. No, I'm not gonna say that. Lottie Schaff and the rest of that crap needs to go right out that back door. Trolls aren't welcome here anymore. Hey, Lex X and Citizen Marsh, or something like that. X amount kills with the low garbut. I'll really want to see that garbage. No, Sally Knowles, O'Rider, and all the rest of the bros. Florida Boy and Mr. Snoop. Gotta go down and I've gotta take a... Peter Rezer, Nerdy Gal, Mary Sharp, and we're pals.
Tracy the Fair, the real maestro. I've got that Nika for Pete's sake. Says Joe's make it exciting.
Oh yeah, got the Morphe, Stephanie and Dive. Yes, I said it wrong, cause it rhymes with the JP. Next Gen and Amanda, letter T. And the Mixman Man. Or is it Mexican Man? Uh-oh. It's got the windy.
By the way, I hope everyone had a really great night. If you want to read any of the articles, make sure to go to marfooglenews.com.
Foogle Fam. Bring me that Jonas Sheridan. Bring me that DS/Stefan. Bring me that Osborne, rhymes with Osband. Tracy H is not Tracy Holder, Tracy Holder is not Tracy H, yes we don't know. A wartime girl, a wonder, and Mandy. Break it down.
Firestorm has a great idea. Fill your tanks. Always keep them above 3/4 full.
Hey, oh, everyone, thank you for coming. Hey, oh, you be now running. I'm Amanda Little and the Beyond Ascension. Thank you for coming. And did I mention, hey, Laurie M and Josh Connor, thanks for having everybody around. Hey, just wanna get into the car and drive, fly high like flying Brian. And now we've got the crazy Mexican hanging where he of course can. Hey, Jonas Sheridan. Hey, Peter Reese, Zoran, Burnham, Bulldog, Chando Jammer, and the James Shaw, and adds a little paw. Long Dog and the rest of y'all. Don Scott, Ron Oz, and the rest of y'all. Carrie Van Camp and Robin and my heart. Got to be Cavs next gen, BG57. And everybody here's got the roasted skunk beef on that we do it all night long. And the deck and the derba, a rabba, hobba.
I think everyone understands what we're doing here. It's all about Alice Crawley.
All about the Alice Crowley, and we've got the bully for me, and the Kathleen Beef, and the Kathleen Willie. Got that Peter Reese off, and he might just be soft. Element 150, FPV, is the word of the FPV. Spreading the word, bring it in, all the way down. Gotta say, hello, we just want to be Daytona dreamers. We just want to see them dreaming. Daytona dreaming.
By the way, someone asked why I'm dancing alone in the dark. I also starred for that thumbnail. That's me in that parking lot. Very sad picture. And what's even sadder is there was nobody to take the picture. I actually set up the camera. They took the picture, of course. They as in the timer on the camera. And then someone stole it. But they had the decency to email me the picture. So I got a good thumbnail out of it. It was a gorilla.
Have a good night, y'all.